What's up, guys? I'm on my way to work, and I just had to get something out. Woke up with this right off the bat. My mind starts thinking as soon as I wake up. So annoying. I just want to talk about justice real quick and injustice. Let me give you my background. I went to an all-white school when I was younger, elementary school. Was made fun of. There were two other black kids at the time. My best friend Rodney and this other kid Kente. They both moved, and eventually I was left alone. By 5th grade, I was the only black kid in the school. Never fit in. Did get called names. Did get made fun of. Had a Jerry curl. Look funny. Look different. Whatever. Get to junior high, and a lot of minorities, yo. Game changed. So what I did was I started puffing up my race and the races of other minorities. And I started belittling white people. So I was in that position. Then I go to high school. It's a mix, but man, I'm telling you, the minority spoke loud there. So, you know, I kind of just clinged on to my crew, my people. And so, as I am in junior high and I'm transitioning to high school, I joined a martial arts school that's Hawaiian. And Hawaiian is a completely different culture than what I was used to. And a melting pot. And, you know, I started traveling and different things and seeing all kinds of, you know, life experiences and stuff like that. I grew up in an all-black church, you know, so, and I remember even making fun of white folks. I'm just confessing some dirt. I mean, this is stuff that happens, you know. I made fun of white people, you know, saying they couldn't dance and do this. So, you know, I elevated and propelled the black race above white people. I've done that before, okay? That's where I've been. Something happened around the time my daughter was born. God really captured my heart. Jesus captured my heart. And so slowly, it took a lot of years, many years of him developing me. I started focusing on behaviors. My behaviors are jacked. I mean, I'm jacked up. I'm not perfect, guys. I'm not saying that. So if you guys are reading into anything I'm saying with whatever bias you have against me, stop. Just listen to what I'm saying for what it is and make your judgments after the fact. So when the Lord captured my heart, he started ticking on my mindset. He said, yeah, black people do this. Click, 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 click. White people do this. Click, 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 click. Asian people do this. Click, click, click. Mexican people do this. Blah, blah, blah. Name the race. They do this. Eventually, I was realizing we all do the same thing. And then he started focusing me on the behaviors. And then I started seeing the sin, not the skin. Don't get me wrong, I see skin, like, because I see beautiful olive tone black, I see beautiful olive green black, whatever. I mean, there's different tones of black. I see it. I'm an artist. I love color. And I see beautiful white. I see beautiful Asian. I see beautiful whatever. I think God is a great artist, and he made amazing characters to go in his canvas, which is earth. And so when it comes to like a white man did this or a black man did this is what I do first. And it helps me not get lost and consumed in anger. And racial politics really do not affect me, guys. And it pisses a lot of you guys off because I'm not bound. I'm not bound to it. I'm just not. Like, I see, yeah, a black man has died. That's horrible. But before I saw that a black man had died, I saw that an innocent man had died. Not even race. Could have been a white man gunned down by black men, and I would have still had the same reaction about it. Because I'm beyond the, like, elevation or I'm not gonna propel up my race anymore, because I think we're all fallen. Like, I just think we're all on this level when it comes to God, because God came for the Jew first, then the Gentile, all foreigners, okay? At the Revelation 7:9, every tribe, nation, and tongue will be at the throne, okay? worshiping and praising every tribe, nation, and tongue. So at that point, it just shows that God's kind of like trying to get everyone to me. I don't know what it means to you, and I don't know what it means to David Duke, because I don't really care. Because it's about my relationship with God, not anyone else's relationship with God. And I'm just sharing. So, anyways, let's talk about justice. I believe that you guys are all have the righteous anger to fight justice. I'm not going to belittle anyone that's angry right now at all. Don't let the sun go down on your anger. Be angry, but do not sin. That's the biggest one. So people hear that, you know, don't let the sun go down on your anger, and they ignore the first part. Paul was talking about that. Yeah, do not sin. Keep it righteous. Now, righteous anger is really good, because that's how changes are made in the world that are needed. The problem is when we focus and we try to attack justice, we do it from one side. We don't do it from multiple sides. And the biggest problem is we exchange the behavior. Now, see, injustice is a behavior. It's that someone did something against someone else that was without honor, unrighteous, biased, or just wrong. I'm not going to define it, but this is what it means to me. And so what the problem is now, we have exchanged those behaviors of injustice for the characteristics of both parties involved. And I'm not just saying characteristics like personalities. I'm talking about physical characteristics. And so we've propelled the physical characteristic of the person above the behavior of either the both party involved. Okay, don't get me wrong. That's why when people that aren't innocent, and I'm not even going to say a race, because they all get shot sometimes, get killed, Lord forbid, by a police officer, then the physical characteristic is promoted above the behavior of this person. What kind of behavior did this have? It's politics, guys. It's all about mind control. It's all about manipulation, because this is an election year. My hair's all bust up right now. But I'm telling you guys, like, it's not even just because it's an election year. I'm not trying to say that. I'm not trying to just make it all about politics. But I'm telling you, I'm trying to warn you, I'm pleading with you. You guys are all being manipulated, okay? You're being manipulated to be angry about something that you don't have the full story about yet. And you're being manipulated to be angry about a race, not a person's behavior. And so I plead with you to see behaviors. One of the coolest things about the job that I'm in currently is I have seen all races behave almost the same. It's freaking crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, we're all in it. Which all it does is solidify what God was showing me before I even came here. Now, don't get me wrong. There are cultural and demographic differences, and there are systematic issues within these. I'm not going to ignore those, okay? And so I am not making the argument that there aren't broken systems. I'm not doing that. What I'm doing is trying to get everyone to focus on the behavior. Just focus on the behavior right now. Because when it comes to the person's physical characteristics, if we focus on that over the behavior, we tend, and all of us, we as people, human people, tend to ignore or sweep under the rug certain behaviors that people have. And now this recent shooting, I'm not saying that this man, this innocent man, deserved this or was behaving in a way that justified this. Because I know everyone's all emotional right now. They don't know how to listen. So please listen to me for what I'm saying. We have to get it out of ourselves to say that we are better than them. Now, this is where because I'm pulling into work now. This is where I'm going to end it. And I'm sorry for the long video, guys, but this has really been on my heart because people don't seem to just get it. Read what, if I post something, it's not angry. I'm not yelling at you. I'm just saying, think. God, touch them, touch their minds, heal them, because they are trapped in the box of American politics, man. This is the same thing that has kept Jews and Arabs separated for so long, man. 3,000 some years, guys. Wow, that's a long time to be angry at another race of people, of humans. Oh my God. What's so wrong with these people? Okay, it's not always religion, man. Okay, it's not always religion. What we need to do, we need to humble ourselves. Because guys, this is what makes me mad. And I'm gonna pour my heart out to you guys. I see this pop up because the media goes in cycles. It goes police brutality, it goes, you know, LGBT activism, it goes religious biasism or religion, and then it goes Muslim terrorism, and then it goes back into politics, and it goes into this, and coronavirus, COVID-19 is losing its power. So then they tried the murder bees, which have existed, the murder hornets. I posted a video about those hornets like 2 years ago. No one cared. Those things have been around in Japan, and these people are still alive. Come on, y'all. They're really that bad. These people would all be dead. And so that didn't have really the effect that it was. So now they go back to their race card. I guarantee somewhere in this planet, a white man was innocently gunned down by a black man. Okay? And possibly because he was white. There's no way you can deny that, guys. I've seen police calls where black men go into a white woman's house and, you know, say racist things to her and kill her, rape her and kill her. That happens in the world, man. But that's not gonna feed the agenda. The agenda is division, and right now the agenda is racial division. So here's what I'm pleading with you guys. If you guys are really, really that serious about injustice, don't go silent for about 6 months until the next thing happens. Let's talk about injustice from all sides. And let's not just talk about it from our race. Let's talk about the white men, the Asian men, the Hispanic men, and women, okay, inclusive. The Mexican, Latinos. Let's talk about the children sold into sex slavery. No matter what race, the children kidnapped. Let's talk about the teenagers and teenage daughters and males kidnapped and groomed into human trafficking. Let's talk about justice. You guys want to talk about justice? Let's hit it. Let's talk about justice. Let's do it. God, in about 2014, God really radically hit me when it came to justice and injustice. And he used my faith. Because while everyone was kind of ignoring it, I noticed this in the church circle I was in. People were ignoring ISIS decapitating the 30 men on the beach in Egypt. I watched all those videos. I had to see it for myself because I knew in the Bible that existed. And I was like, oh, it's really happening. I'll watch that. There's no sense of injustice more than knowing that people that you love, because these are now Coptic Christians. They're like Egyptian Christians. They're tan, like lighter than me, but darker than a white man. They're not even my race. Dying at the hands of, you know, demented men. And no one really screamed about it, man. Because it's uncomfortable. Justice is uncomfortable, guys. If you really, really care about justice, you're going to go into the pits of hell. You'll go with me. Let's go. I'm down. Stop ignoring the other issues because you want to promote a certain political agenda or racial agenda. Because I wish all these children, Thai little boys sold into sex slavery to learn to be a lady boy for white, black, Mexican tourists that are rich. They use them for sexual gratification. It's not just white men. And Yeah, white men have their faults. So do black men. So do Mexican people. So do Puerto Rican, Cuban, whatever. I'm sorry if I offended you. Humans. I'm not. The goal is to you not to hear me saying the race. Humans are fallen, guys. How can we get out of this box? The power that you guys are thinking you're gonna have by focusing on making this a black and white issue is not gonna change anything. I've watched this happen on social media for many, many years, and it hasn't changed shit. You'll get your little posts and you'll get your little protests and all this shit. You will have all that. But the cycle keeps going. Why? Because we're ignoring one side of injustice, promoting another side with a mask of a race. We're not fighting the behavior. Why? Thou shalt not murder. This is my plea to black people, to my people. Stop murdering each other. You're feeding that spirit of murder amongst yourselves. You got black men still killing each other, man. How many homicides have happened this year in Colorado Springs, man? A lot of black men are dying at their own hands. And I'm just going to keep it on my race because I'll let whoever's Mexican, you handle your people. Whoever's white, you handle your people. I'm going to handle my people right now. You can't ignore the behavior or excuse the behavior because someone has a different race or they have your same race. You can't promote the race war and not at the same time cry out against black men killing black men. It just doesn't seem complete. It seems just very limited. There's no power there. There's words. Some people will be affected by it. But when they always hear black, white, they hear division. They don't hear justice, guys. I'm trying to plead with you guys. This is how I feel. When I post those kind of things that piss off everyone and turn off my family, and yeah, I'm going to be ignored by my family, ridiculed by I've been like that my whole life. I'm not scared of you guys. I answer to God, man. God knows my heart. My heart is to save humanity as much as I can. And if I have to try to save my family first, then I'll do it. If my family thinks I'm cuckoo, then I'll be cuckoo. If my friends think I'm crazy, I'll be crazy. I am crazy. Crazy in love with people. Now I'm imperfect. Granted, I have dirt. I'm horrible. Couldn't even keep my own personal family together. That's a confession for all you guys. But that hasn't stopped me from being called to what God wants me to do and be willing to say stuff that people that are better than me, that are doing things right, won't even say. There are these people that have it together and they won't just say this stuff. They know it. I don't fear people, man. I don't fear you guys. I just don't. I love you guys. And I fear God in the sense where I just don't want to let him down. I've let too many people down in this life, but if I let him down, I couldn't live with it. And, even though I let him down daily, he shows me his grace and his love. I pray that you all find that relationship. Final words. Hit justice from all sides. Every part of injustice. Sex trafficking, human trafficking. Protect the children. Change the behaviors right now. Get them dads back in the family. Get those dads in the household. There's so much we can do better, guys, than just, those white men. Racism still exists. It's all about white people hating black people. If that's the world you want to be locked into, then that's fine. I interact with so many white people. I've interacted with racist white people on this job, and we've been able to laugh and joke together. Knowing that, hey, you just don't cross my line, I won't cross your line. It's because I'm looking at behaviors, guys. Only time on this job that I've ever needed to see race specifically is to get a physical description so I don't hit the wrong person up when it's time to go ham and get that person into justice. It's only a description. What do I see when someone shoots at one of my people? The behavior. So I got the behavior first, then the physical description so that I can identify this person. That's it. That's it. I don't be like, man, I'm going after that dude because he's that race or that has that physical character. Nope. I'm going after that person because of their behavior. We need to change our behavior, all of us. Love you guys. And that is a long ass video. My God. Sorry, guys. Not really.